Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the lovely Karina here in Bogota, Colombia, South America. And right up here behind us is the Andes Mountains behind the window frame. We're at about 8,600 feet above sea level. So breathing for me is a little laboring. Karina's used to it. And I found this in the supermarket. What the heck is that? Do you know what that is? I don't know what it is. Now I'm sure Karina knows what it is, but if you know what this is, write down in the remarks block what this is. Anyway, this video is about what happens if USCIS lose your entire package. They lose everything. You've been dating and you've got 3, 4, 5 years worth of stuff in 10 books and they lose it. What are you going to do? Well, listen up and we will help you. USCIS is a massive government organization, okay? They don't have enough people to process the amount of paperwork they get per day. They don't have enough people, okay? So sometimes they make mistakes and sometimes they lose your stuff, okay? USCIS is made up of USCIS, the National Visa Center in New Hampshire. You got the embassies all around the world, okay? So, did you know they process over 9 million forms a year? 9 million forms. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine 9 million forms? Not just for you guys, for your K1 visas, B2 visas, K3 visas, K4 visas, work permits. It's a bureaucracy, okay? So if your entire visa package gets submitted and it gets lost, what are you going to do? It's a good question, right? Okay. Rule number 1, do not send original documents to USCIS. Send only copies, only photocopies. You don't have to get them notarized, because USCIS is going to want to see the original documents anyway at the embassy interview, okay? So if you have a naturalization certificate, just make a photocopy of it. You don't get it notarized, okay? You can notarize forms if you want to, but it's not necessary. Rule number 2, right here, keep all your original documents in a safe place, okay? Keep everything in a safe place. Now, you got to remember, USCIS prefers all your photocopies, ladies and gentlemen, are on one-sided 8.5 by 11-inch copy paper. Okay? Let's suppose you take a photocopy of your driver's license and your driver's license is this small and you include it in the package, which you will. Do not cut it down to size. And put the driver's license in the center, make a copy of it, and blow it up if you want to, but don't cut, okay? Everything is on 11 by 8.5 inch copy paper, okay? Rule number 3 right here, make a photocopy of your entire package twice, okay? So if you've got 10 books of stuff to send to USCIS, you're gonna have 30 books, because you're gonna have 10 for USCIS, 10 books for your fiancée in her home country, and 10 books on standby in case USCIS loses your stuff, or the National Visa Center, or the embassy, okay? Back up all your civil and financial documents also on a CD, on a disc, and I made a video about that. And then bring a copy of all the evidence of the visa package and the CD-ROM, bring it to your fiancée in her home country. We're in Colombia. Rule number 4, make a copy of your check or money order that you filled out properly to Homeland Security, which I made a video about, so you don't mess it up, okay? Check out our video on that, okay? If your money order or your check gets lost in the mail, gets lost at USCIS, they don't cash your check, okay? Or let's suppose they cash your check or they cash your money order, but they lose your package, you can still get your you still have a copy of your visa package. So all you got to do is refile with USCIS the copy that you made a backup for. Okay. Now, before you mail that your backup copy to USCIS because they lost your stuff, make a copy of the backup copy in case they lose that. You got that? Okay. So if USCIS loses your stuff, and you will know if they lost your stuff, you don't get your NOA1 letter within a week or two, you're going to say, well, why didn't I get my NOA1 letter? Why haven't they cashed my money order? Why haven't they cashed my check? Because it got lost. And you can remedy the situation. Don't get mad. Don't get angry. Stay calm. Okay? And just refile your package with USCIS. Back it up with a letter and say, this is the second time I'm submitting the paperwork because the first paperwork got lost. And then always send everything by FedEx or UPS so that you can track your paperwork. You want to know when it left your hometown, when it arrived in Dallas. You can do that. You can track it with UPS, okay, or FedEx. Okay, so remember this. If you have to refile the paperwork, if you have to refile your visa, you're going to have to redo the USCIS form I-129F and the form I-134 affidavit of support, and you're going to have to re-sign any letters that require an original signature. But that's okay. You can do it. Just re-sign the forms so USCIS doesn't reject your package for the second time because you didn't sign the forms. This will include your letters of intent to get married, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if USCIS lose your stuff, don't get mad, don't get angry. Take control of the situation. You, Mr. Sponsor, take control of the situation. Don't stress your fiance out in her home country. Handle it calmly. Refile, re-sign, repay. And then if they lost your money order, you can take the copy of your money order to wherever and get a refund, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, hang in there. We're in the same boat as you. We're waiting for our K1 visa to get adjudicated in in California. And what? Look at this lemon. That's a lemon. That's a Colombian lemon. I mean, everything here is just fresh fruit. It's fresh. Lemons. Look at this. Look at it. I mean, we got a whole bag of them here. Anyway, and Karina makes this great lemon juice. Anyway, guys, we will see you in
Colombia.
Colombia.